Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and God's mercy and blessings be upon you. My dear brother, my dear sister, welcome. We are so truly honored to have you join us. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, let us begin this introduction to our sacred mission, our shared purpose here at the Pan-Islamic Alliance.
Over the next few moments, we're going to walk this path together. We'll start with our fundamental call to unity. Then, we'll explore the principles that guide every step we take. We'll look at how the alliance is structured, some of the exciting projects we're embarking on, and finally, what your vital role in this mission looks like.
So, let's start at the very heart of it all. Why are we here? What is this call to unity? Well, it's rooted in something far greater than politics or worldly affairs. It is a divine mandate. Let's understand that mandate together. This idea isn't something we invented. It is a revival of a timeless Islamic ideal. Great revivalist thinkers like Sayyid Jamal al-Din al-Afghani dreamed of a unified ummah, strong and self-reliant. We are simply building on that powerful legacy, trying, with God's help, to write a new chapter of strength and cooperation for the global Muslim community. The ultimate foundation for our work is not our own idea, but the word of Allah Himself. He tells us in the Holy Quran, "And hold firmly to the rope of Allah all together, and do not become divided." This rope of Allah, it is our shared faith. It is the spiritual heart of our mission, a direct command for unity that we strive to obey. And this is not just a gentle encouragement. The Quran also gives us a solemn warning. Disunity, especially after the truth has been made clear, is described as a grave error. This gives our mission a profound sense of urgency. We are working to build bridges, to heal wounds, because we know the severe consequences of division. And finally, this verse makes it crystal clear. Unity is an essential part of our deen, our way of life. When we see the ummah divided by sects or national borders, we see a deviation from the ideal path. Our goal, then, is to help restore that sense of a single global family of believers, just as we were meant to be. This divine call to unity is also a very practical response to the real challenges our people face today. When you look at issues like extremism, foreign intervention, poverty, the decline in education, sectarianism, and of course, the enduring and painful question of Palestine, these are burdens too heavy for any one nation to carry alone. We truly believe that it is only through collective action, through unified strength, that we can hope to address them effectively. So if that is the why, the question becomes, how? How do we walk this path? What are the principles that light our way? Let's take a look at the vision, mission, and the core values that shape every single thing we do. Our vision, our ultimate aspiration, is to be a beacon of unity, of hope, of cooperation. This is about so much more than politics. It's about building a future of dignity and prosperity for Muslims everywhere. A future that honors our incredible heritage while celebrating the beautiful diversity that Allah has blessed us with. And holding up this vision are our core values. Of course, unity and solidarity are the foundation. Social justice is our goal. We see our diversity not as a weakness, but as a great strength. We are working towards a new renaissance, a revival of knowledge and sustainable progress, all while holding firm to our Islamic identity and engaging with all of humanity. Now, a key principle that guides our approach is something called wasatiyah. It means moderation, the middle path. It's about finding that beautiful balance between our authentic traditions and the realities of modern life. It is an absolute rejection of all forms of extremism inspired by the Quran's ideal of a justly balanced community. This keeps us grounded, relevant, and true to our faith. Okay, so a grand vision and beautiful principles are essential, but how do we make them a reality? How does a global alliance like ours actually function? We need a smart structure to turn these ideals into concrete action. Let's look at the blueprint. Well, to be effective across the globe, we have to be organized. We've divided our work into 5 strategic regions. This allows us to coordinate globally while also being sensitive and responsive to the unique needs of our local communities, from the heart of the Arab world to our brothers and sisters living in the diaspora. And our structure is designed for both accountability and effectiveness. We have a board of trustees providing long-term wisdom and oversight. A general secretariat manages the day-to-day work. And crucially, that leadership is elected by a general assembly of regional leaders, ensuring that the voices of all members are heard and represented. All right, now for what I think is the most exciting part. What do we actually do? An organization is defined by its actions, not just its words. So let's explore some of the ambitious, God willing, world changing projects we're starting with. One of our first major projects is focused on economic empowerment. We're developing an Islamic digital currency. Now, the goal here is profound, to help our communities become more self-sufficient, to make trade between our nations easier, and to create new ways to fund development, all in full compliance with our Islamic financial principles. And this isn't just an idea on paper. As you can see, this is a serious, carefully planned project with clear phases, timelines, and budgets. This kind of meticulous planning is absolutely crucial for the success and sustainability of everything we hope to achieve, inshallah. Another one of our founding projects is all about seeking justice and telling our own story. We call it the Dove Mission. It's a digital platform to bear witness, to document human rights violations, but it will also shine a light on the incredible, often unseen humanitarian work of Islamic endowments, our walk, and show the world the true, compassionate face of our community. And of course, no revival, no renaissance is possible without education. Our Flexible Schools initiative aims to tackle this head-on. The goal is to build a whole network of hybrid schools that blend the best of online and in-person learning, bringing high-quality, values-based education to our children everywhere, from bustling cities to the most remote villages. And just like our other projects, this initiative is grounded in a clear, concrete plan. You can see the phased rollout here, starting with pilot programs to make sure we get it right. This careful, strategic approach is key to turning this ambitious and desperately needed project into a reality. So we have seen the vision, the principles, the projects. Now let's bring it all back to you and your new role in this shared future. What does it mean to be a member of this alliance? Your membership is a sacred trust, a partnership. You have the right to have your voice heard in major decisions, to access the full support of the organization, and to participate in all our work. In return, you have the duty to honor our principles, to actively work for unity, and to contribute to our shared mission. It is a true two-way commitment. And to ensure our unity remains strong and our discussions are always blessed, we all agree to a simple charter of conduct. We are committed to respectful engagement, we welcome diverse views, but firmly reject any divisive rhetoric. Our criticism is always constructive. We show respect for all religious figures and for the sovereignty of all nations. This is how we build trust. And so, I leave you with this question to reflect upon. In a world that feels so broken, so divided, what is the true power, the divine potential of a unified mission guided by faith and a love for humanity? Welcome once again to the Alliance. Your journey with us has just begun.